Julius drove into the neighborhood where he grew up, but this time, he wasn't alone. He was in a convoy of flashy, expensive cars, escorted by heavily armed police officers. It looked just like a president was passing by, and everyone on the street stared, some with envy, others with admiration. As they got close to a small market, Julius told his team to slow down. He stepped out of his car, took a thick bundle of naira notes, and tossed it into the air towards the market women. Instantly, people rushed to grab as much money as they could. Julius smiled to himself, got back into his car, and told his team to keep moving. This market brought back memories for Julius. He recognized many faces. He used to help his mother sell tomatoes here after school. Some traders recognized him too, whispering in surprise about how rich he had become so quickly. They all remembered how poor Julius's family used to be, and they wondered what had changed his life overnight. Welcome to African Folktales with Robert, your best folktales channel ever. Please enjoy this mind-blowing story. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Julius was the only child of Pastor Kehinde and Evangelist Mrs. Kehinde. They were a humble Christian family. Pastor Kehinde led Covenant Baptist Church, but his small salary barely covered their needs. Still, he never lost faith in his calling, and his wife, Faith, always stood by him. To support the family, Faith sold tomatoes in the market, and Julius would help her after school, carrying tomatoes on his head, calling out for buyers. Life was tough. Sometimes, they had to fast, not for prayer, but because there was no food. This broke Pastor Kehinde's heart, but he believed things would get better someday. One Saturday, while Julius was playing football with friends, a car pulled up at the field. It was Akin, Julius's childhood friend. Akin stepped out with a beautiful girl, and everyone was shocked Akin wasn't from a wealthy family. People crowded around him, and Akin ordered wine and pepper soup for everyone. The news of Akin's sudden wealth spread fast. Julius watched quietly, deep in thought. He knew Akin well, and he was amazed at how much respect and admiration Akin now received. Julius wished he could be like that too. So, he went up to Akin and asked, "How did you get rich so fast? Teach me your secret. I want to make money too." Akin laughed, patted Julius on the shoulder, and said, "Honestly, it's Yahoo that's helping me. If you're ready, I can take you to the city and show you how it's done. You make quick money and enjoy life." Julius knew what Akin meant by Yahoo. It was internet fraud, scamming rich people. He knew it was wrong, especially as a Christian, but he couldn't help wanting the life Akin had. He told Akin he'd think about it and went home, worried about what his parents would say. That evening, Julius told his parents about his plan to follow Akin to the city and learn Yahoo. They were shocked and heartbroken. Pastor Kehinde gently told him, "Son, you're about to go down a dangerous path. We may be poor now, but we won't be poor forever. Don't destroy your future for quick money. You have your whole life ahead of you to make honest money and live in peace." Even though Julius knew his father was right, he couldn't resist the lure of riches. He wanted to be respected like a king, so he insisted on going, ignoring his parents' pleas. His mother cried, but the next day, Julius packed his things and left with Akin. In the city, Julius was amazed by Akin's mansion in Banana Island, the fancy cars, and the luxurious lifestyle. He met other young men there, all learning how to scam people online. That night, something strange happened. At midnight, Akin came downstairs wearing a dark robe, holding white and red candles. He handed out candles to everyone, and they began singing strange hymns from a black book and saying prayers. Julius was confused, but the others acted like it was normal. The next day, Julius asked Akin about the prayers. Akin laughed and said, "These prayers are important. We don't use ordinary means for Yahoo anymore because the rich people are smart. The prayers help us succeed. Soon, I'll take you to our prophet. After he prays for you, you'll start making money." Julius was uneasy, but he joined in. Every night, they repeated the strange prayers. Julius wanted money so badly that he ignored his worries. But things didn't go as planned. While the other boys were making money, Julius wasn't getting any results. He worked hard but got nothing. Frustrated, he complained to Akin, who told him not to worry, the prophet would help him soon. Finally, the day came to visit the prophet. Julius and the others drove to a strange place by a lonely river. The church looked more like a shrine, with blood stains and weird sculptures. Julius felt scared, but Akin told him not to worry. They waited for the prophet, and soon, a man with a pot belly, dressed in red and black, came out holding a scepter and a live bird. He led them to the river, told them to strip to their boxers, and bathe with water he had prayed over. He threw eggs, incense, and money into the river, chanting in a strange language. Then, he brought out live goats, one for each of them, touched their foreheads, rubbed the goats, and told them to throw the goats into the river. All the goats sank, except Julius's, which swam away. Everyone was shocked, even the prophet. The boys told Julius to jump in and catch his goat so the ritual could be repeated, but Julius refused, he couldn't swim. The goat disappeared across the river, and they all went back to the shrine. Julius didn't know how lucky he was. If he had jumped in, he might never have come out. The next day, strange things started happening. Akin got a call that his mother had died suddenly. The same thing happened to the other boys, they lost close family members. None of them cried, some even looked satisfied. Julius realized that the ritual had taken the lives of their loved ones in exchange for wealth. Terrified, he ran to his room, shaking, and called his mother to make sure she was still alive. And that's the end of the first part of this story. What do you think will happen next? Will Julius's mother survive? Will he realize his mistake and turn back, or will he go deeper into the world of money rituals? Find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this story. Turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2. Check out more amazing stories on our channel like Landlord the Rat. While you wait for the next part. Bye.